Isaiah says, fire Brad. I mean, honestly, I don't want anyone being like, oh, well, the players have to play. Guess what? You know who can prevent your team from going down or, blowing a 24, 25, whatever it was, point lead? Your coach. And then they have ESPN has or whatever, ABC has the audacity to put Brad Stevens mic'd up in a timeout. And he's like, hey, guys, stay in the moment, okay? Dude, don't stay in the moment. The moment is you getting whooped right now. You're losing every single possession, and Brad Stevens wants his team to stay in that moment. No, get your ass out of that moment, and let's flip it around. I know I'm going to get hate for saying this, but I blame so much of this on Brad Stevens. That entire time, guys, the Pelicans were coming back over and over again, making a stop and then scoring, making a stop and then scoring. Guess how many timeouts Brad Stevens used? You see? 0. I'm like, call a timeout. You're blowing a 24-point lead. Call a timeout. He called it after 21 points had been blown away, and there was a 3-point game or something. I just can't stand the people saying this one has nothing to do with Brad. And there's going to be those people on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be people on Twitter being like, it wasn't Brad's fault. The players have to play. The players have to play, and the coach has to coach. Shocker there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I see a lot of new names in here commenting tonight, which unfortunately it comes at a loss, and that is probably why we got new people in here for the vent session. That is when we do our best work. The OGs of the stream, you guys know we do our best work when we can all bitch and moan together. But if you are new, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. No Cap says, dumbass Brad let them go on a run. He wouldn't call a timeout. It's like he was in space. That was my thing. I said it a few minutes ago on the stream, right? If anyone didn't notice that, I don't know what game you were watching, but this team is crawling back, and Brad Stevens didn't even take a timeout. Not halfway through it, not a quarter way through it. He called it when the comeback was done. It was infuriating. Jenna says, who else could coach a team if we fired Brad Stevens? That is the thing, guys. I have not once said fire Brad Stevens, right? You guys are saying that. You can't fire Brad Stevens if you don't have a better coach in mind. You don't just fire Brad Stevens because he's an above-average coach. He is, no matter if he frustrates us or not. You don't fire him and then say, okay, now you know what's in our hands. What are we going to do now? You can't do that. You got to have a plan in mind, and I don't think that the move right now is fire him. I think the move right now is say, hey, Brad, you're not here forever. We could do what we want with you. You're not like this young prodigy that everyone thinks you are anymore. It's time to put your money where your mouth is. And I've said it all along. If you're new in the streams, my biggest Brad Stevens take is we hold Jason Tatum accountable. We hold Jaylen Brown accountable to get better. Every single game, every single month, every single year, we hold them accountable to get better. Why is it frowned upon for me to say, hey, this superstar coach that we have, I want him to get better too. He's, such a brain in this league. Why can't he get better? He's the same coach he has been, and that's a problem. So I don't want to fire Brad Stevens, but can I ask him to get better? That sounds fair to me.